Did you know that one small handful of nuts could help protect your heart, improve your memory, and even help you live longer? That's right. Just a few bites a day could make a huge difference, especially if you're over 60. Welcome to Prime Health Daily. Today we're revealing the one simple food that can be your heart's best friend. Most seniors worry about heart disease, and for good reason. It's the #1 cause of death for people over 65. But here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your whole life to start protecting your heart. You just need to make one small change. And that change starts with a nut. Now I know what you might be thinking. Nuts? Aren't they fattening? Don't they raise cholesterol? The truth may surprise you, because not all fats are bad. In fact, some fats are essential for heart health, and some nuts are loaded with these good fats. But not all nuts are created equal. Today we're shining the spotlight on two heart-healthy heroes, walnuts and almonds. In this episode, you'll learn what makes these nuts so powerful, how they protect your heart, which one is better for seniors, and how much to eat daily for real results. Plus, we'll share simple tips to add them to your meals, and a few surprising ways these nuts help your brain, bones, and even your sleep. Stick around to the end, because we'll also share a common mistake many people make when eating nuts that could cancel out the benefits. And remember, this is a conversation. We want to hear from you. What's your favorite nut? Do you already eat almonds or walnuts? Let us know in the comments. Your tip might help someone else. All right, let's get started with why your heart needs help in the first place. As we age, the heart goes through changes. The walls of your heart can get thicker. The arteries can get stiffer. Blood doesn't flow as easily. Your heart may have to work harder just to do the same job. That's why heart problems are so common after 60. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, and clogged arteries all become more likely. And when the heart is struggling, it can lead to serious problems like heart attacks, strokes, and even memory loss. But here's something important to know. You can still protect your heart, even later in life. And food is one of your best tools. What you eat every day can either help your heart or hurt it. Too much salt, sugar, and bad fats like those found in fried foods can raise your risk. But some foods do the opposite. They fight inflammation. They lower cholesterol. They improve blood flow. And two of the best foods for this, you guessed it, walnuts and almonds. These aren't just tasty snacks. They are packed with nutrients that help keep your heart young, even as you age. Now let's take a closer look at how they do it. But first, here's a quick question for you. When was the last time you had walnuts or almonds? Once a week? Once a month? Never? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to know how often you're already eating these nuts. Okay, now let's dive into walnuts. What makes this wrinkly little nut so powerful? Walnuts are shaped like little brains. That's kind of funny, but also kind of perfect, because walnuts are good for your brain and your heart. What makes walnuts so special? First, they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These are the same healthy fats you find in fish like salmon. Omega-3 cells help reduce inflammation in the body, and less inflammation means less damage to your heart and blood vessels. Second, walnuts help lower bad cholesterol, also known as LDL. That's the type that can clog your arteries. At the same time, they can raise your good cholesterol, called HDL, which helps keep your blood vessels clear. Third, walnuts are high in antioxidants. These protect your cells from damage and stress. Think of antioxidants like a shield for your heart. Studies have shown that eating just a handful of walnuts a day, about 7 whole walnuts, can lower your risk of heart disease. One study found that older adults who ate walnuts daily had better heart function and less artery stiffness. Another study showed that walnuts help lower blood pressure, especially in people with high blood pressure or at risk of heart problems. Now we know some of you might be thinking, I've got dentures or I can't chew hard foods. Good news, walnuts can be chopped, crushed, or blended into soft foods like oatmeal or yogurt. You don't have to eat them whole. Still not a fan of the taste? Try toasting them lightly in a pan. It brings out a sweeter flavor. And don't worry, just a small serving each day is enough. You don't need a bowl full. Before we move on, we want to hear from you again. Have you ever tried walnuts daily? Did you notice any changes in your energy, memory, or blood pressure? Leave a comment and share your story. You might inspire someone else to give them a try. Next up, we're talking about almonds. They don't have omega-3 cell like walnuts, but they've got their own heart-healthy powers. Now let's talk about almonds. These crunchy little nuts may be small, but they pack a punch when it comes to heart health. First, almonds are loaded with vitamin E. This vitamin helps protect the walls of your blood vessels and keeps them flexible. That's important for keeping your blood flowing smoothly. Vitamin E also acts as an antioxidant. Just like in walnuts, it helps protect your heart cells from damage. Second, almonds are high in magnesium. This mineral supports healthy blood pressure and keeps your heartbeat steady. Many seniors don't get enough magnesium, and almonds are a great way to get it naturally. Third, almonds can lower your bad cholesterol just like walnuts do. Studies show that eating almonds regularly can reduce LDL cholesterol while also keeping your good cholesterol steady. They're also great for controlling blood sugar, which helps your heart too. That's especially helpful for seniors who have diabetes or are at risk for it. And almonds help keep you full, so they may even help with weight control, which is another big part of protecting your heart. So how much should you eat? About 1 ounce a day. That's 23 almonds. You can snack on them plain, slice them into cereal, or add them to a smoothie. Like walnuts, you can also chop them up if chewing is difficult. Almond butter is another great option, as long as you pick one without added sugar or oils. Now let's be clear, almonds don't replace your medication, but they can work alongside it to support your heart naturally. So which nut is better, walnuts or almonds? Truth is, they're both great, and you don't have to choose just one. In fact, rotating between the two gives you a wider mix of heart-healthy nutrients. Before we compare them side by side, we'd love to know, do you prefer the soft crunch of a walnut or the clean crunch of an almond? Tell us in the comments. And if you've got a favorite way to eat them, share that too. Next up, let's do a quick side-by-side and then talk about the right way to eat these nuts for maximum heart health. Let's put walnuts and almonds head-to-head. They're both heart heroes, but each has its own strengths. Walnuts shine because of their omega-3 fats. These healthy fats fight inflammation, support brain function, and protect your heart from damage. If you don't eat much fish, walnuts are one of the best plant sources of omega-3. They also have more antioxidants than most nuts. That means more protection for your heart cells. Almonds, on the other hand, are loaded with vitamin E and magnesium. They help keep your blood vessels strong and flexible. They support healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Almonds also have a bit more fiber, which helps with digestion and may lower cholesterol too. So which should you eat? If you're looking for omega-3 and brain support, go with walnuts. If you want more vitamin E and blood pressure help, try almonds. But here's the best part. You don't have to choose. You can eat both. Try mixing them together. A small handful of each gives you a wide range of heart-loving nutrients. Just be careful not to overdo it. Nuts are healthy, but they are also high in calories. Stick to about 1 to 2 ounces a day total. That's one small handful. That's all you need to get the benefits. And watch out for flavored or salted nuts. Many of them are loaded with extra sodium or sugar, which can cancel out the heart benefits. Go for raw or dry roasted with no added ingredients. And here's a fun tip. Soaking almonds overnight can make them easier to chew and digest. Just put them in a cup of water before bed and enjoy them the next day. Now that we know how these nuts help the heart, let's talk about other surprising benefits, like better memory, stronger bones, and even deeper sleep. By now you know walnuts and almonds are great for your heart. But did you know they help with a lot more? Let's start with the brain. Remember how walnuts are shaped like little brains? It turns out they're actually good for your memory and focus. The omega-3 fats in walnuts help keep brain cells healthy. They support communication between brain cells, which helps with thinking, learning, and memory. One study showed that older adults who ate walnuts regularly had better cognitive function than those who didn't. That means sharper thinking as you age. Almonds help too. Their vitamin E protects brain cells from damage. That could slow down age-related memory loss. Next, let's talk about bones. Both almonds and walnuts contain important minerals like magnesium and phosphorus. These are key for keeping your bones strong. This matters a lot for seniors since bone loss increases with age and can lead to fractures. Walnuts also have some calcium, and almonds are especially high in it. Calcium, as you know, is the building block for strong bones and teeth. Now here's a benefit most people don't expect: better sleep. Walnuts contain a small amount of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate your sleep cycle. If you struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep, a few walnuts before bed might help your body wind down. And almonds, they contain magnesium, which also supports deep, restful sleep. Magnesium helps relax the body and calm the nervous system. So not only do these nuts support your heart, they may help your mind, bones, and sleep too. That's pretty amazing for something so small and simple. Let us know, have you noticed better sleep or focus since eating these nuts? We'd love to hear your experience in the comments. Next, we'll go over a few easy ways to add walnuts and almonds into your daily routine, and the big mistake many people make when eating them that blocks the benefits. You don't want to miss this part. All right, now let's get practical. How can you add walnuts and almonds to your daily meals without getting bored or overwhelmed? Good news, it's simple. Here are some easy ways to eat these heart-healthy nuts. 1. Add them to breakfast. Sprinkle chopped almonds or walnuts into oatmeal, cereal, or yogurt. You can even mix them into pancake or muffin batter for a tasty crunch. 2. Use nut butters. Almond butter is a smooth, creamy option for toast, apples, or celery. Just make sure to choose one without added sugar or oils. Read the label. 3. Mix them into salads. Toss a few chopped nuts onto your salad for extra texture and healthy fat. They pair well with greens, apples, cranberries, and even feta cheese. 4. Blend into smoothies. A spoonful of almond butter or a handful of walnuts blends well into any smoothie. It adds healthy fats and keeps you feeling full longer. 5. Use them as a topping. Crush almonds or walnuts and sprinkle on top of cooked veggies, rice, or baked fish. It adds crunch, flavor, and a nutrient boost. 6. Snack smart. Keep a small jar of mixed nuts on the counter or in your bag. Just watch the portion size. One small handful a day is enough. But here's the key. Don't overeat. Many people think if a little is good, a lot must be better. That's not true with nuts. They're healthy, yes, but also high in calories. Too many can lead to weight gain. And avoid nuts that are salted, candied, or covered in chocolate. That extra sugar and salt can raise blood pressure and cancel out the heart benefits. Stick to raw or dry roasted nuts with no added ingredients. One last tip, if you're on blood thinners or have a nut allergy, talk to your doctor first. Okay, we're almost there. Let's wrap things up with a simple daily plan you can follow, and a quick recap of everything we covered today. Let's bring it all together. If you want to protect your heart, improve your memory, and sleep better, start with this simple daily nut routine. Here's a quick plan you can follow. Morning. Add 1 tablespoon of chopped walnuts to your oatmeal or yogurt. Afternoon snack. Enjoy 10 to 12 almonds, either plain or with a piece of fruit. Dinner. Sprinkle a few crushed walnuts or almonds over steamed veggies or salad. Optional evening tip. A few walnuts before bed may help with sleep, thanks to natural melatonin. That's it. No fancy diet. No hard-to-follow rules. Just a small, smart habit that could help you live longer and feel stronger. Let's do a quick recap. 1. Why does your heart need help? As we age, our heart and blood vessels change. That raises the risk for high blood pressure, clogged arteries, and heart disease. 2. How do nuts help? Walnuts and almonds provide healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. These help lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and support healthy blood pressure. 3. What makes walnuts special? Omega-3 fats and antioxidants. Great for heart and brain health. 4. What makes almonds special? Vitamin E and magnesium. They support blood flow, bone strength, and steady energy. 5. Can you eat both? Yes. A mix gives you the best of both worlds. Just keep your daily portion to about 1 to 2 ounces total. 6. What else do they help with? Better memory, stronger bones, and deeper sleep. 7. What should you avoid? Flavored, salted, or candied nuts. And don't overeat them. Small amounts are best. And remember, these nuts work best when they're part of a healthy lifestyle. Regular walks, good sleep, less stress, and lots of water. So here's your challenge. Try adding walnuts or almonds to one meal every day this week. Just once a day. See how you feel. And don't forget, we'd love to hear from you. Have you tried these tips before? Do you have your own way of adding nuts to your meals? Share in the comments. Your story might help someone else make a healthy change. Thanks for watching Prime Health Daily. Stay well, stay strong, and remember, it's never too late to take care of your heart. We'll see you in the next episode.